Thank you, organizers, for inviting us here. I represent Malvi National Institute of Technology, Jaipur, which is a premier institute of the country and institute of national importance, funded by the central government. I'm along with me, I have Dr. Ramesh Betula, who is a faculty member in Computer Science Department, presently heading the Center for Cyber Security at the institute. My director, Professor N.P. Paddy, who is a leading expert in the area of smart grids, was supposed to present, but unfortunately because of some other commitments, he could not join. But definitely, nevertheless, I'll try to represent what academia is doing as of now and where institutes like us can pitch in. Professor Paddy, who was a professor at IIT Roorkee, he was leading many of those He was supporting the government on several smart city projects as well as smart grid. Never mind. And as he joins MNIIT Jaipur as director, we have, under his leadership, taken a key role in defining how academia can collaborate and work with the institutions, specifically the government institutions, armed forces, to develop capacity, develop manpower in this domain. And we have recently started with a Center for Cyber Security, bringing in experts from not only from computer science domain, from electronics domain who work on sensors, but from significantly one of the domains which some of the experts they have talked about in the morning, but possibly we missed focus on that. That was the power sector. So while we are, a lot of the speakers are talking about the challenges in cyber contours, the cyber warfare, one of the critical challenges that we see, and that is more real and less visible as of now, is because of the importance of electricity and energy that we have in our systems. We all understand that because of the need to supply more and more power to the people, connecting electricity to each and every person, possibly we feel that everyone has got a mobile, but there are more households which need an electricity connection and more households which are really connected to the electricity network. So the number of nodes that we are really connecting in the system is much larger as compared to the number of nodes that we are connecting with mobile phones. Definitely they may not be so critical, but the challenge is that when so many large number of people are getting connected to the grid, and we are shifting towards an era which we call as smart, in which we have started adopting new technologies like smart meters, which are being rolled out for each and every household in this country, where we are going in for smarter grids, SCADA systems, automatic metering infrastructure, and a large number of technologies which interconnect those nodes. The possibility of those nodes being breached and the possibility of countries, adversaries, affecting and impacting our power supply is huge, which we possibly are not aware presently because our systems are not so-called smart as of now. The day they become more and more smarter, the challenges would become more critical, and if they are as critical as the armed forces, they see it from their own perspective. I guess from a power system perspective, which I come from, we feel that these infrastructures, securing those infrastructure are of equal importance as are the borders. So I'll not take much time. We all understand that grids, they are becoming, if you visit any of the substations, they are becoming more smarter. They can be digitally controlled. more communication is happening between those substations, between the households which are housing those smart meters. This leads to a situation where significant nodes are being created, significant data is being generated, and that data is presently the challenge is nobody owns that data. When electricity utility is metering us, we don't know whose data is it. Is it ours? Is it owned by the metering agency, the billing, the utility, or somebody else? So there is a lack of understanding still on how to handle that data, how to secure that data, and whether once the data is passed on, once my meter data is passed on to the utility, how does it handle it? That is one part. And then the large number of nodes which are associated with the system, how are they being secured? Whether my meter is secure or not, or whether anybody can penetrate into that and hack into the system. So these are real challenges. And as somebody pointed out in the morning, and I guess a couple of speakers pointed out, that it is not easy and it is not possible to secure each and every node. The cost is huge. So it is not physically possible that you have a secure layer over all those smart meters and all those nodes. So there are a wide variety of other analysis that need to be done, which can identify which node has been hacked rather than monitoring each and every node in the system. So that type of analysis, possibly the capacity to develop those type of analysis is what as power system engineers, and for that matter, it is not only the power system engineers, it is also other networks. We talk about gas networks, which we have seen an example in US. We talk about other networks like transportation networks and the air traffic networks. They are equally at a challenge. I think there is a slight technical